Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Ultima VI. Alright, first of all, we picked up one of those books in the Lyceum, so let's go ahead and talk to Lord British. I vaguely recall sometime in the, well, okay, I just know that he's going to do this. I don't need to actually talk to him for this. Good evening, Elmandretto. What wouldst thou speak of? Book. I collect rare books. There's one in particular I've been hunting for many years. It's called The Wizard of Oz. Ever heard of it? No, I've never heard of The Wizard of Oz. Thou hast found a copy! Long hath I anticipated this moment. Not since my childhood have I read this wondrous story. Gingerly, he takes the tome. Here is your reward. He gives you some glowing gems. Wait, 20? I thought he was supposed to give us 50. I feel ripped off. Alright, anyway, I also went and got, I looted the mint. Because what better way to destroy the Britannian economy than wiping out the mint's money supply? One interesting thing that I've noticed, see I have 6 and 144, while the game itself can stack them higher, in your inventory, if you move them around, it'll max out at 144. Now, here's something rather interesting. So I've got 134 in this bag. If I go ahead and move these, and I hit enter to put in 6 automatically, which is how many are in that stack, let's give them to Shimino. Oh look, they're still here. Because it took them from this one first. It's very weird. I don't know why it does that, but hey, I'm not really complaining that much. Anyway, we've got lots of money. Unfortunately, we have to kind of rest until tomorrow. I did sell a bunch of the stuff that I had hanging around in my room. Unfortunately, you can't seem to sell wooden shields. No one seems to buy them. But, oh well, we'll survive. Let's go ahead and rest for 9 hours. Who will guard? Well, I will. And Iolo plays a tune. It's kind of funny how when Iolo sleeps, he looks like me, even with the black hair. Oh darn, it's not quite daytime. I'm gonna have to pass the time until this lady appears, aren't I? Do-do-do-do-do. Nope, wasn't me. I don't know who looted the mint. Certainly wasn't me. No, no, no. Wasn't me at all. Where the hell are you, lady? Come on. Come on, lady. There you go. Oh, you've come back to visit me again. No, I haven't. It's not because of you. I just want money. Do you have any gold nuggets you'd like to trade in for crowns? Yes, I do. You know, you could actually take that 10%. I wouldn't mind. She exchanges all of your gold nuggets for newly minted crowns. Oh, yes. 2,780, and I haven't even fully broken the game yet. Can I hold all those? Yes. Ah, feels good. That doesn't tell me exactly how much they weigh. That's kind of annoying. Oh, jeez, you've got some too. I accidentally sold her armor. Oh well. Let's go ahead and collect all this money. Man, I have a ton of cash. And I gave the skiff to Dupre. So yeah, we're kind of heavy on equipment now. So what should we do about that? Well, first thing that we should do is probably go recruit some people who are quite a bit stronger than, say, Jana. So what's the best way to do that? Well, there is some place that we can go. Question is easily getting there. But I think I can do that. Let's see. Okay. Since I've got the skiff, I don't need to worry too much about the water travel that will be involved. But let's go ahead and find my chart for the Orb of the Moons. And that stupid thing is right where I need to put it. There we go. Alright, let me get back onto my map. Where exactly does this dump me off, anyway? Not really sure. Alright, over here. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, let's get to the water. We're just outside well, we're actually in Trinsic. Trinsic is partially outside the, there's town walls, and then there's some of the town outside of the walls. Oops. Drop the skiff. Right there. Alright, everyone. Let's sing a sea shanty! It's so happy, isn't it? Alright, where am I? Have I made it to where I want to go yet? I think I have. I think if I go straight diagonal from Trinsic, I'll get to where I want to go. Question is... Oh, wait. Yes, okay. Alright, Dubray, go ahead and get that. Alright, doesn't quite look like what I wanted, actually. I'm pretty sure I must have gotten to the right place. Let's go in diagonal. Yes, okay. I know where I am now. Actually, let's go ahead and talk to people around here. You see a tough-looking woman with a walk like a troll. She stares insolently at you. What is your name, woman?
I'm Marcella.
What's your job around here?
I be a retired sailor, that I am.
Whoops. Can't scroll up. I think Dupre said that she was actually a pirate. What's your job?
Thou art a pirate! Well, how rude.
Alright, let's try this again. Sail.
That's right, me bucko. Why, I've sailed with Lord British and Captain John.
You've sailed with Lord British, really?
He walks with a limp, you know. Afraid of mice, too, he is.
Somehow I don't think you've sailed with Lord British. What about John? I'd like to see him again.
He offered to marry me, but of course I refused. Didn't want to be tied down.
Alright, you know what? I think you just lie. So we don't really care about you. You see a large black woman with a loud laugh.
Hello, hello, she cries, clapping her hands together. What can I get ya?
What's your name?
Amanda, but you can call me Miss Mandy.
What's your job around here? I have no idea what waybread is. I've got money. Let's buy some. Yes.
That'll put some meat on your bones.
Alright, so what exactly is that? Oh! It's just rolls. Weird. Alright. Let's go ahead and give these to Iolo then. He's our designated food carrier. See a commanding presence, a tall warrior in black armor. He stands and bows to you.
Milady, art thou a warrior?
Why, yes, I am.
Good, I seek courageous warriors to accompany me.
Courageous warriors.
It is foolish to be courageous unless one is backed by a well-trained force of fighters. Or unless one happens to be the Avatar, I imagine.
What do you know about the Avatar?
I heard at the guild that the Avatar was in town.
I only just got here. I barely talked to anyone. I wonder if someone is impersonating me.
Coronata says I will be considered for membership when I have done something noteworthy. Have ye ever done aught worthy of note?
No.
Well, actually, neither have I.
Let's try that the other way. Not sure if that's honesty or humility there. I suppose either way it could be. You could. Either answer would be correct.
Why, yes, I have. And surely Coronata has heard of ye. Tell him your name, and he may invite ye to join the Silver Serpent Guild.
What is your name, anyway?
Who wants to know?
Avatar.
Avatar, I am Baron de Hugh.
What's your job around here?
I am a mercenary now.
Mercenary?
First I shall gather an army.
Army? What do you need an army for?
I plan to build my reputation as a great fighter.
It's kind of hard to do when you have an army behind you.
My army and I will kill the mighty Daemon Sinvral.
Oh, come on. He helped us. Sinvral is awesome.
He is a malevolent creature, lord over numerous servants who crawl about the desert.
Have you been to the desert?
It is on the northeastern tip of Britannia. Look it up on a map.
Well, that's kind of rude.
Good luck, milady.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to let you do anything to Sinvral. You see a man with a wide bottom. His voice is almost like a woman's.
Oh, you look so thin. Here, have a bite of bread.
He gives you a roll. It is still warm from the oven. What's your name?
My name is Shubin, milady.
What's your job around here?
I'm a cook, milady.
You don't say.
Being a cook is like being an adventurer, milady.
Somehow I don't think that's the case, but why do you think that?
Yes, milady, I must gather up all my ingredients with care.
Care?
So that I have the right ingredients, milady.
I feel like I'm moving in circles here.
Adventurers are always searching for this or that, milady. So are cooks. Do you know of Magincian pastry?
No, I don't.
It is a marvelous dish, milady. My friend Sandy gave me the recipe. I'm only missing one ingredient. I sure would appreciate it if you brought it back for me if you come across one in your travels, milady. If you could find time for old Shubin, that is. Would it be too much trouble to bring me back a
dragon's egg? Seriously? That means I have to fight a dragon. I don't want to do that. Oh, all right. If I come across one. What is this about the egg, anyway?
Have you one with you?
No.
Oh, do not tease old Shubin so, milady.
It's not my fault. The one that asked me if I had it. I was just asking for more information about the egg. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope, just pants and a tunic. It's 10:47 a.m. Alright, well, let's go back to that house that we passed. Oh, hush up, Shimino. Just a dress. We don't need a dress. We don't really need the food there either. Ignore that. Cross a little river there. What's down? Oh. That would be the docks. Somehow I suspect what he's hearing from the east is some sort of sea creature. Well, hello! I might have to come back and get this item. Spiked collar, weighs 0.2 stones and absorbs 2 points of damage. Pretty nice item, actually. One of the more effective pieces of armor for its weight. Obviously, we are ultimately looking for some other items that are even better than that, but we'll come across those eventually. I'm not going to talk to you just yet. There is something about him that is very interesting in terms of character development. Can't get in? Alright, well, maybe there's a key around here we'll find. Alright, let's talk well, actually, first of all, keep an eye on our stats. 29, 29, 30. You see a tall and dashing gentleman who has swamp boots. Ooh, if only I had the pickpocket spell. He greets you with an elaborate bow and flourish. Good afternoon, mon ami. Have you come to moi for instruction? Yes. Lubé hands you a foil and a mask of golden mesh. He shows you the correct stance, then you spar for a bit. Now, the off end, milady. Mon Dieu, you are, how you say it, ambidextrous. Very good, my friend. Monsieur Lubé is a skilled teacher, and you feel like you've really learned something. Name? I am Monsieur Lubé. Touché! He wields his foil casually, lunging for an imaginary target. Much pleased to meet you, madame. What's your job around here? I am the fencing instructor. Au revoir. 30 dexterity. Yes, talking to him and then training gives you a point of dexterity. Really nice. I am not sure if that works for anyone else, however. Let's try it. Not in solo mode. I didn't think so. That is a shame. Aha! A key. We may just want to get that. There's nothing in there. Those doors are both locked. There we go. F10 gets me back to this list. You see a tall man covered with scars and drooling uncontrollably. What do you want? What's your name? Garrick. Are you learning how to speak or do you need something? Well, I'm curious what your job is. I makes the most hideous weapons. Hideous? What kind of weapons would you consider hideous? You ain't the sort would be interested. I got some other stuff you could buy, though. Alright, what do you have to sell? I is a great craftsman, I is. My shop is huge. You'll have to be more specific. Arms or armor? How about arms? What do you sell weapon-wise? I have the money. Let's go ahead and buy a halberd. Sure, I have the money. What's this? You can't carry no halberd, Elmandretta. Fine, be that way. Shut the door on your way out. Oh, screw you. I'm not sure if he can carry it either. Actually, Shimino has money. He can't carry anything, though. No one can really carry anything right now. That's actually kind of stupid of me. That's right. I'm going to be getting some people anyway. So we'll do that. Ooh, some more stuff. I'll put this stuff back in the chest. Should probably do the same thing back down here for now. I'm going to have to pick up this stuff at some point. But again, we kind of need more people. Now, let's hold off on that stuff for now. Ooh, there's a magically locked chest. Again, nothing that we can do with it. I mean, we can open it, but I really need more people. Hey, there's a flame of courage. Let's take a look at this picture here. That's painted by the respected artist Elmore and Musgrave. Nothing there. Nothing there. already go back to the tavern? I bet they went to the tavern. Oh, wow. That is a lot of fighters. There's DeHue. Someone else. There's someone with equipment. There's someone else. And there's another person with equipment. Let's go talk to them, shall we? You see a huge, muscled warrior with a sad look in his eyes. He looks at you imploringly. What is it? What's your name? Scallion of... Well, now, that won't mean anything to you. You can just call me Magnum. What's your job around here? If you mean my profession, I would have to say a Knight of Ashtaralia. I missed that. Ashtalaria. There we go. Ashtalaria? A land unfamiliar to you, I'm sure. Just as unfamiliar as yours is to me. Unfamiliar? Yes, I was walking in the mountains of Time when suddenly I heard a noise. It was dark, and I heard this low growling. Having just been released from Pildar's clutches, I was tired and hungry. Whoops. Time. That is a great range of mountains in my land, wherever that is now. Who is this Pildar? From what I hear, he is not unlike your Mondaine. Anyway, I peered into the darkness, but could see nothing. Suddenly, a huge wall of blue flame appeared behind me. Blue flame? That sounds like a moongate. Yes, blue like nothing I had seen in any spell. Anyway, just as I turned, the creature leapt from the woods. It hit me with such force, we both entered the blue flame together. Entered? Yep, that sounds like a moongate. Well, it didn't burn us, we just fell through to the ground beyond it. After struggling for a while, I finally managed to kill it. That's when I wandered into this community. There are no moongates in this area. The people of this land are brave and honorable. They fed and clothed me when I discovered that my gold was not the same as yours. That shouldn't matter, they could just weigh it. I know it is a queer story, but true nonetheless. It is indeed a queer story. Yes, it is. Still, if I could, I would like to join you on your quest. Perhaps one of the people in your land will know how to get me back to mine. If not, at least I can thank your people by assisting you. All right, join. Yeah, that's fine. He bows low. Sigalian at your service. You can see by his broad smile and large physique, he would be a worthy opponent. Shall we be off then? Yes, indeed. Here we have... Oh, nice. I've got another gold nugget and a torch. Sigalian has a 28 strength, dexterity of 21, intelligence of 20. He is 5th level with 150 health. He is going to be sticking with us for the rest of the game, and he is officially Magnum PI. He's actually from one of Origin's other games. I can't remember what it's called offhand. From what I know of it, it was a very clunky game, but pretty interesting. Just really hard to play. And I'm seeing that there appears to be a secret room there. Might be one on the other side as well. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. He also has equipment. Maybe he can join us. You see a handsome warrior. Helmandretta, you have come at last. Seems like you know me. It is I, Sentry. He pronounces his name Santre. I'm going to ignore that and continue to pronounce it Sentry. What's your job? I've been waiting here for you. I heard you had returned and knew you would come here eventually. Well, you could have come to Britain and found me. Britannia needs your help now more than ever before. Many have set out to fight the gargoyles already. Gargoyles? Not just the town guards, but any able-bodied men that could be spared from their work. The battle goes poorly, but now that you are here, there is hope. I stand ready to join you. Shall I join your party? Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Join our party. Let's actually take a look at something. Jana has no magic. That's one of the reasons why I'm not going to be keeping her around. Sentry has a 26 strength. 18 dexterity and 16 intelligence. He's only level 3, so that means we can get his strength up quite a bit, and then his other stats. And what does he have equipment-wise? Not quite as good as Segalian, but still decent nonetheless. Which means we could probably get rid of Jana now. Let's go ahead and move these items to him. Hey, Jana.
I fear I know little that would help us in this situation, milady.
Yeah, and that's why you gotta leave.
Whatever thou thinkest best, milady. Thou mayest keep my supplies.
I already took your supplies, actually. Alright, she'll actually head back to, you, so we can talk to her again there. Let's talk to this guy. You see a dignified man wearing a loose jacket decorated with a serpent.
Hello, adventurers. As Guildmaster, I welcome thee in the name of the Order of the Silver Serpent. What is thy name?
Elmandretto.
Well met, milady Avatar.
What's your name?
I am Coronada, son of Culebra. My father was a brave lighthouse keeper.
Lighthouse? That's right, they're gone.
An earthquake destroyed the lighthouse, else I would have inherited the position of keeper in Greyhaven. I traveled to Serpent's Hold to join the Order instead.
Tell me a bit more about this order.
We stand for the principle of courage. Dost thou wish to join the Order of the Silver Serpent?
Yes.
We would be greatly honored if thou wouldst join us, Avatar. Thy deeds speak well of thee, Elmandretta. I shall waive the usual requirements, since thy adventures are more than sufficient proof of thy courage. However, thou must still create thine own shield.
Shield?
The serpent shield of our order is a sacred symbol of our brotherhood of bravery. Its making is a magical process. Garrick the smithy will help thee make one.
Tell me more about this process.
'Tis secret as well.
Well, shucks. Alright, what can you tell me about Garrick? He seems like kind of a jerk.
You'll most likely find him at Siege Crafters.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll do that. Did I ever ask him his job? I don't think I did. Oh well. I talked to you already. Hey man, you see a paladin with a long sword on his back.
Good afternoon, milady. How art thou?
I am well.
I am pleased to hear that. I wish I were healthy again, but please, milady, let me tell you of my adventure.
Okay, you can tell me of your adventure.
I've just come from fighting in you. I fought gargoyles near the shrine. I failed miserably because I'm only first level. And the gargoyles cast explosion on us and killed everyone else.
What can you tell me about the shrine?
There I was with 10 companions, all of us, rank amateurs, wielding nothing but daggers and wooden shields and cloth armor. Outside the Shrine of Honesty stood 2 gargoyles, both of them wingless, and all they had were boomerangs. I saw them drink from little vials right before they charged us. Large, clumsy brutes they were. They should have been easy to dispatch, but they fought like cyclones. My captain ordered me to go to town for help, when only we 2 and the gargoyles were left standing. Okay, that's a lie. I ran like a little baby. Just as I was returning with some guards, I saw the monsters throwing my friends' dead bodies onto a fire. Then the gargoyles looked up at us and fell over, both dead.
Dead? Then why didn't you then retake the, stupid shrine?
Yes, just like that, all of a sudden. I only wish I could have killed them myself for vengeance.
Vengeance?
If they had not burned his body, my captain might have been resurrected.
For a moment, Caradon, who apparently we have mystically found out his name, looks ready to weep.
The beasts.
Beasts?
Monsters with eyes like coals and skin like rock.
What's your name, anyway?
Sir Caradon of Trinsic, at thy service.
Why aren't you intrinsic? What's your job?
I'm a knight. Currently, though, I'm recovering from battle.
This is going to lead me back to where I was before, right? Yep. Alright, goodbye.
Farewell, milady.
I suppose I should go talk to these people up here. Hello. You see a muscular knight. He speaks in a raspy voice.
Greetings, milady, Avatar. Thou art most welcome in my castle, Avatar.
He bows deeply to you, and this is going to kill my throat. What's your name?
Call me Simon, milady. It might seem familiar if you've played through Ultima V.
What's your job?
I'm the Lord of Serpent's Hold.
Can you tell me more about Simon, Simon?
I wish I could help thee with that, Avatar.
Well, that's great. Weren't you, like, at Border March or something? No.
Goodbye. I hope thou would visit me when thou hast time, friend.
All right, let's talk to her. You see a well-dressed woman.
Ah, milady Elmandretta, a sailor from Britain said thou had returned to the land. How glad I am to see that it is true.
What's your name?
I'm Tessa. We met during thy last quest, Avatar. Don't you remember? Strange that thou didst not recognize me.
What can I say? I have a horrible memory.
I would have hoped that the past years had not taken that much toll on me.
What's your job around here?
I'm the keeper of the Flame of Courage. I also help my husband Simon run this town. How fortunate we were to come here after the earthquake.
Tell me about courage.
You'll find many courageous fighters here.
What can you tell me about the earthquake?
After thy last quest, there were many great earthquakes. What did you do to the underworld that caused them? Ah, it's all your fault our castle collapsed. The island of Bordermarch sank into the sea along with our keep. Only through great fortune did Simon and I make it off the island alive. Sadly, no one else did. We ran like little babies.
Tell me about Simon.
He's the lord of this hold.
Okay.
Farewell, Avatar. Be brave in thy quest.
I could have sworn they could have told me more stuff, but oh well. Glad you're just sitting there, Jonna. Ooh, stuff. Awesome. Anything here? Alright, guess I gotta go in and do it another way. Just a barrel. Alright, well, we'll come back at night, maybe. And there's less chance of anyone noticing. Alright. Alright, Mr. Garrick.
Back again?
Yes, I want a shield.
Huh? Oh, yeah, the serpent shield.
He looks around then at the ceiling.
Needs a snake shield, a chunk of gold, and a magic gem. Have you got these things?
Actually, yes, I do. He holds up a beautiful golden shield that glows softly.
Here you go, just as promised. What else can I get you? Shut the door on your way out.
And we now have a magic shield. Absorb 5 points of damage. Weighs 3.5 stone, which seems an awful lot. Give it to Dupre for now. Luckily we have people to carry stuff now. So let's go ahead and, let's see, is that Scallion? Yes, that's Scallion. Scallion, you can carry the skiff. Let's move 300 gold coins to Dupre. And talk to this jerk again. Yes. Buy. Arms. Dupre. Halberd. Yes. Yes, we'll buy another one. Yes, there we go. What do you have armor-wise? Black shield, door shield, scale mail, spiked collar, spiked helm, and spiked shield. Spiked collars could be really useful. Let's go ahead and buy a bunch of these. Yep. That should be good enough. Get a little bit more armor. Move these to other people. See, I don't think this actually does anything. I mean, it just weighs 0.1 stone. And we'll immediately unequip our brand new spiffy magic shield. Magic shields don't really help much, to be perfectly honest. Let's go ahead and equip that. I'm going to need to buy some arrows for him. Equip that. And Sigalian, go ahead and equip that instead of the two-handed sword. There's a halberd, it weighs 8 stone, 30 points of damage, whereas two-handed sword weighs considerably less, but only does 20 points of damage. Alright. You are almost maxed out on your equipment as well, but that's okay. You're carrying our skiff. That's the important thing. Okay. So now, one of the nice things about these weapons is go ahead and attack. So you've got quite a bit of range with the halberd. That's one of the very nice things about it. So that's why I equipped them all. They don't need to get quite as close anymore. Would be kind of nice to have one myself, but I'm going to keep my spellbook equipped. Fortunately, there really isn't anything one-handed that does any more damage than the sword. So that's unfortunate. But anyway, for now, we'll go ahead and end the episode. We are well on our way to breaking the game with our massive amounts of cash, so we'll see you in the next episode.